So it's morning now, and I had a good night's sleep, and I was thankful that I made it back to the hotel, like I said. But I just was thinking, there's a lot of Palestinians who cannot visit Jerusalem, who can't cross into Israel, can't cross the checkpoint. Like in Bethlehem, I met a guy who said, he can't get over there. They don't allow him to cross. I said, well, what about a permit? He said, no, you have to be rich. You have to have a lot of money to get a permit to go. He said, if you have a Mercedes Benz, then you could, if you have a lot of money, then you could maybe get a permit. But regular Arab citizens of that area of the Palestinian-controlled area, they can't just cross over into Israel, and it's literally right next door. So they can't go to the Al-Aqsa Mosque or see the Dome of the Rock. Just in that sense, I was experienced last night what they experience on a daily basis. But anyway, so I shouldn't be so disappointed that I couldn't go today to see the Haram al-Sharif. They can't go either. A lot of the Palestinians, probably most of them, can't go. They can't just go up and see it, even though they live here. And I'm just visiting, so. But yeah, hopefully you can just move on. You have to just live with what the situation is, and keep your faith. That's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully have a good day today. I didn't have a bad day yesterday. I just was a little disappointed, that's all. But I got to see it at the end. Got to see the top where Muhammad was said to have ascended to heaven, to the seventh heaven. And so I'm thankful that I saw that top of the dome at night journey. I had my own night journey. I actually walked the Via Dolorosa at night, which was abandoned. There's very few people walking that way. I felt like this is where Jesus walked, and I'm walking it at night on the way to be crucified. Thanks be to God, I wasn't crucified. Made it through the night. Nobody bothered me, and hopefully I have a good day today and move forward with the tour, the rest of the tour, and we'll leave Jerusalem after we visit the Holocaust Museum, and I am interested to see that, in the other parts of Israel, not the old city parts. I mean the other parts of more modern parts of Jerusalem. Anyway, see you later.
I want to give you a introduction to this place. That haze is burned off. It's becoming sunny. So now we're standing at the children. Museum. So here, let's look at the back. And do you see to the right of the Antonia Fortress, do you see the half circular roofs?
Yeah.
So those half circular roofs, these are the storerooms, the wheat storerooms that are going to be put on why? This is Herod's palace. And you see we screwed it all up by infighting, and we will.
Dinner will begin at 7 o'clock, and everybody, we're eating, dinner is included for the next 2 nights. Okay, so we're going to be at the kibbutz. It's really a nice dining room, and it's usually people really are pleasantly surprised. They think they're going to milk cows at a kibbutz. No, we're going there as guests. We're going to stay in a hotel because that's the way the kibbutz. One of the ways they make money. If I do, could someone get a hamburger for me? You can eat my hamburger if I don't survive. Oh, it's called craft, and I'm not allowed to tell you what these things mean but I agree with it. As I've been laughing, we left the city. So we left Jerusalem, and we are on our way to the coast. But just before we make it to the coast, we need a burger. So here we're seeing the largest suburb of Jerusalem to the west. It's called Mevaseret Zion. Very attractive community, by the way. Very Nazareth, which, by the way, is predominantly a Muslim city. It does have a Christian minority. About 20% of the residents here of Nazareth are Christian. If you want to see what the religion is of people, you actually have to look at the female. The female is the one that is the chief indicator of which religion the family is. If she is covering up her hair with a hijab, you can be sure she is from a Muslim family. Most Muslims nowadays will use some type of a hijab. It's very, very, very common. Not all, but most. I would say most, because Muslim society, along with Jewish society, is gradually becoming more religious. Whereas in the West, it's different. Here, we're drifting towards more religiosity. And so, for that reason, you will see that Christian women, Christian girls, do not wear head coverings. The very center of Old Nazareth is in a valley. So it's really built into a valley, and what it's doing is it's spreading outside of this valley. So it's spilling out over the valley. And these were the nicer places to live. This is in a valley above the Great Valley, which is the large valley here in the distance, is the Jezreel Valley, or the Central Valley. There was Annunciation, and the Basilica of the Annunciation is actually going to soon be visible. 1 second, please. The hotel is calling. We're soon going to be passing the now dried up, the dried up well, Miriam's well, and some churches actually feel that the Annunciation took place right here. right now 2 o'clock. This is the well of Miriam. It is dry. There is no water which comes out of there. And the Catholic Church says that it is straight ahead. So we are going to go to the site of the majority opinion, and that is we're going to follow the Catholics here, and we're going to take you to the Basilica of the Annunciation, which is coming up. So I want you to take your units with you, the whisperers. We're going to need them. I'm going to take a hat with me because the sun is still strong. You might want to have water. That's also a good thing. And I'm going to take you to a place right now where they actually have fresh juices to buy. You can buy water there, but they have lots of toilets. And this is it's actually a restaurant. So I'm going to go there because it's much more convenient than the toilets at the church. If you want to buy fresh juice,